Hi, this is Matt and Chris from Funeral, and you are watching BandApp TV.
Alright, so this is Colin from BandApp TV, and I'm with Matt and Chris from Funeral for a Friend. How you doing, fellas?
Good.
Well?
Indeed.
It's been a while, hasn't it, really?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Good though, good.
Try our best.
Yeah. So how's things anyway? You guys are playing a little bit later on. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, it should be good, man. We did Leeds on Friday, and it was wet, but good.
I've heard about the wetness. I'm even hearing stories today that apparently Leeds is potentially happening right now.
Yeah, I mean, the weather up there is like, we know somebody who was up there yesterday who said it was on the verge of being cancelled, or the dance tents was coming down, or whatever.
It's because it's keep banging in there.
They raised the roof, they raised it.
Literally. So you guys have played Reading a few times now. Which is sort of fondest memories and things like that. I'm sure it means something to you.
Yeah, man. Like for me, I think the best memory that I've got to remember playing here is the first time we ever played here when we opened the concrete jungle stage.
Wow.
Which is actually the same. I think it's the same stage that we're playing now. It's just a different name.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah, we opened there, and obviously, being, I think, a band in our early 20s as we were back then,
Very kind of you to say.
Yeah, so, it's just we didn't know what to expect. Obviously, first band on the day, and it's just like we had a rare thing of being able to sound check as well, which is something you don't get to do.
Yeah, I mean,
but then just seeing just literally hordes of people running towards.
The stage was insane. I mean, we opened to get a bunch of people, but the tent was rammed. And the fact is, as well, we got to play on a stage where some of our biggest influences, like Boys It's Fire, were on after us, and they were side stage watching us play. So it was like a huge deal. We'd done one of our very first tours with those guys, and I think I actually saw you guys, like Reese's playing with them.
I'm pretty sure we were around
somewhere.
That was TJ's before it shut down.
Yeah, that's right.
And that might have been with Thursday as well on the bill.
Yeah.
I actually worked at the show with you guys.
Sorry?
I actually worked at the door collecting tickets.
It was good. I mean, we got to play with so many bands that we respected, and to be a part of that at a festival like this was insane.
That's kind of the thing, really. It kind of goes back to just what you were saying about Boys It's Fire being an influence on you guys. You're kind of at that point now where you're the influence of a lot of bands that have come. You are. So no, you are. So
that's very kind of you to say. Thank you, sir.
But you are. You're part of that whole kind of UK thing that was happening back then, and all these bands have kind of come out since. Yeah, you're talking about a lot as being one of the major influences. So how do you kind of, I suppose, feel about that when you see the newer bands coming up and all that kind of thing, and how does it make you feel?
I suppose it's kind of, to me, it's kind of weird. I can remember talking to Josh from Boys It's Fire about it, and saying how much I love the band, obviously they inspired us, and it's sort of him saying about how weird he found that, and it's sort of I can just remember thinking, why would that be weird? That's amazing. And then somebody to say that to you, it's like, why would you be influenced by us?
It's kind of, we played a lot of shows the last couple of years, and with even opening bands and stuff, and even we do actively go out of our way to support a lot of UK bands coming up. Like we're playing with Narwhals and stuff now coming in October, but all these bands I go out and just see their shows locally and stuff, and they come in literally it's just almost terrified. I'm like, don't be terrified.
It's only me.
I'm from Wales, and I'm from Wales.
Automatically softens any conversation, doesn't it?
And it brings it right down, icebreaker, massively. And the thing is, I feel we all feel extremely humbled that we've had that kind of level of influence. We never anticipated that, but it's great. I mean, we still feel incredibly relevant still, I mean, we still make records and we still tour, and this is what means the most to us,
Cool, and what's your kind of, because you're still doing it, so what's your sort of key to longevity? Because one of the things that we do at BandApp is it's all about, it's about younger bands as well, sort of being able to do what they can do. So what sort of tips do you give them? Because you're still in the game, still touring, like you said, still making great records. So how do you kind of, how do you sort of translate that into advice you can give to other people to kind of stay in it? Because we know you've done the major label thing, and then come out, and then you've done your self-funding. Did you do self-funding music?
Yeah, we did.
I think the thing you got to do, I think that you've always got to, everything you do has to be honest. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I think that with us, I think our kind of our back catalogue with all the albums we've done, they're all slightly different to each other. But I think that we've always been very, very honest about where we've been as a band at that particular time. It's like, on reflection now, I think we look at some of the two particular records we've done and maybe say, that's not necessarily why we got into a band, but at the time we felt like that was the right thing for us to do.
Yeah.
And I think that if what you're writing is honest, I think that people can see that and they take to it. If what you're doing for the sake of trying to push yourself and become bigger and become better or whatever. It's like people see through it. It's like you've got to really believe in and love what you do. And it's like if you don't, it's people don't believe in bullshit.
Yeah. For us, this is like an outlet for our. It sounds contrived, but our anger, our rage. Even like when in our 30s, you can still be angry. Somebody wrote a comment.
Even if it's someone in your way at Tesco's.
Somebody made a comment.
Someone parked in my spot.
Somebody said like, oh, why is Matt been all talking between songs so much now, like and saying all this about this because he's in his 30s. Surely he should have been doing that when he was like 20 something. I was like, no, it's still you're in a band. If that's what you want to do, that's relevant. If you're angry at something, no matter how old you are, you've got a valid platform to say it.
I think it's different as well. I think when you're in your early 20s as well, I think that you're still basically becoming an adult. Yeah. It's like I think that as you hit your late sort of 20s, your early 30s, you become very comfortable in your own skin and with who you are. You know what you actually think of things. You have very solid opinions. You're not like flaky. You don't change your mind every 2 seconds. So I think that's the most important thing now. I think is that like for us as a band, I guess we're able to put across a message or something that we can actually articulate these days, and not change our mind tomorrow.
So have you got any thoughts about album 7 at the moment now?
We have. I mean, the thing is, we've got a new drummer. Even though he came in to do Conduit with us and everything, he wasn't involved in the writing process of the full record. So we're really excited to get cracking. We've got ideas that we've been working on the last couple of months.
Awesome.
We've got a month off after this, more or less.
Cool.
So we're going
trying to break the 3-minute barrier now on a song.
Yeah.
Does everything come under it?
Everything on Conduit was like literally 3 minutes and under. So we're going to try to go the other way next week.
You're going to do a 10-minute rock epic, yeah?
Yeah.
It's time, isn't it?
Dark Side
Surely
of the
it's
Moon.
time.
No. Cool.
We're going to get all Napalm Death on it.
Nice one. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it as always, and nice to see you again.